So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way. Shot a goal! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Terrific save by Manuel. Cross to the back post. Zaire Emery attempts a clearance. Back they go.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal, France! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Jota takes control of it and he's on the move. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's clever. Good ball, good take. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just eases him off the ball. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's off and running. No way through. Crosses it in. Bayer deals with that nice and simple. João Palhinha. Back towards the middle. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Inacio gets across to intercept that. Diogo Dalot. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. That's really well cleared.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
João Palhinha. And here's Jota. Bernardo Silva. Jota. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gonzalo Inacio. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. And he's picked it up out wide. And he lines up a cross. A probing pass. Now it's Diogo Jota. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. Into the channel. Can he latch on to this? Pass somewhat off target. João Palhinha. Palhinha goes steaming forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dembele. Bernardo Silva. Here's Diogo Jota. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's João Palhinha. And it's Neves. Jota. Jota! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he decides to cross it. And that has been cleared. Mbappe. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that has not gone well. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Aimed in towards the centre. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passes short and sharp. And the shot! Hoisted in. Upamecano gets it away. Diogo Dalot. Nice control. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played into space. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's well spotted. Dembele. Now it's Zaire Emery. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Olise. Diogo Dalot gets across to intercept that. That is ended up in no man's land. João Palhinha rolls it backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kalulu gets good distance on it. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Cancelo. And here's Jota. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that was vital. And that should get the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zaire Emery. Oh, that's fabulous. Looks like he gets big. And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Mbappe! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. João Neves. Now it's Diogo Jota. Driving forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been won straight back. Played up towards the front line. And it's Vitinha. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely shaped ball. And João Palhinha. Ruben Dias. And it's João Palhinha. And he's in on goal. Upamecano gets it clear. Quality ball. The final seconds now. Gives it back. Well, there's the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every... Big chance! Good effort from distance. Now it's Kolo Muani. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And it's Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Dias. He shifted it to the flank. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Neves. Jota. Mignon claims comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, easy pickings there. Still goalless at the moment. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gonçalo Inácio. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, just skips past. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's bustling through here. Inácio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Kolo Muani. Backward it goes. João Cancelo. Jota providing an outlet on that flank. They're urging him to shoot. Takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that has put paid to that. Bernardo Silva. Portugal are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Mbappe. Now it's Kolo Muani. And he's been shifted off it. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Dias. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kolo Muani. João Cancelo. So what can they make of this? Now it's Kolo Muani. Now it's Kolo Muani. Kolo Muani! And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the action is back on the way.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
João Palhinha. Jota. Now Gonçalo Inácio.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shot could be on. He might be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out. Well played. Ribéry. And it's João Palhinha. Can he get it through? Mbappe. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Palhinha. Portugal finding their passes. Good read, needed to be. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now he's got space here. And it's Dalot. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kolo Muani, always looking for that half a chance. The message is clear, none shall pass. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. And here's Kolomwani. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Gonzalo Inacio. Pressing high and with purpose. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Some good work on the right flank here. João Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Diogo Dalot drives it in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Ruben Dias is there, and he can pick it up. Saliba calmly anticipates. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Ribéry. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. João Palhinha. Ribéry. Now it's Dembele. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
"75 minutes played. Now it's Diogo Jota. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. João Cancelo. Oh, important interception.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not the most accurate pass. That is lovely. Ribéry promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Decent chance! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bernardo Silva to Cancelo. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. And now they can clear their lines, and claimed it back swiftly. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. France have reclaimed it, and the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Portugal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Diogo Jota. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played back in. And that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldo goes short. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deep cross. France have the chance to go the other way. No foul, says the referee. João Cancelo. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some good work on the right flank here. Great vision. Koundé gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Lofted in. And that's the keeper's ball. Portugal have reclaimed it. Still goalless. Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. João Cancelo clears it away. Throw in. João Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Shota! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Inacio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Palhinha promptly onto that, and that is that. João Neves. And it's Neves. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Doué. Zaire Emery. And the finish! Goal! France! And France are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
João Palhinha. Some really good ball movement. And here's Bernardo Silva. Dembele gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. He's in plenty of space here. And that should get the job done. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Threads one in. Hoisted in. Ruben Dias with the clearance. João Neves. Now it's Diogo Jota. Quality ball. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Olise. Doué. Koundé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread out to the left. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And it's Dallo. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
João Cancelo spots it and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
João Cancelo. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more shots. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
João Neves. João Palhinha. Now Ruben Dias. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jota receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dembele. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again. Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Olise. Now it's Camavinga. Played out wide, and it's Hernandez. Bernardo Silva. So what can they make of this? Oh, super find. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Hernandez. Dembele going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's nice. Hernandez. Zaire Emery. And here's Olise. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing nice and neat. Bruno Fernandes touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Olise. Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nice interception, well timed. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Diogo Jota. That's a shade optimistic. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chance here to counter. Olise, and it's Doué. That is a great pick out. Dembele! Dembele! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. And João Palhinha. And this is Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. Pings in. There's the header! Relentless! Just relentless! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
À l'intention du président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête aujourd'hui son anniversaire de mariage. Merci pour lui.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Lopez. Done delicately. Now, and the finish! Goal! Portugal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So, a breakthrough already. Robert Navarro might just make this. Robert Navarro. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a throw. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that should get the job done. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And it's Koundé. And this is Lewandowski. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Serrano. De Jong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass is just off target. And it's De Jong. Looking tidy in possession here. Portugal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Iñaki Williams. Serrano tries to play it through. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga, that's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Now what about this cross? Yuri and Navarro. Ruiz de Galarreta and Serrano takes on his marker. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Koundé is onto this, climbs up big! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now, can they get him away? 30 minutes gone. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vermin, nicely aimed pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yuri. And it's Haura Gazar. Robert Navarro. And here's Iñaki Williams. Guruzeta. Oh, what a mistake. He is through. Shot, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, no joy this time. Eder Militao gets good distance on it. And it's Haura Gazar. Guruzeta. Ruiz de Galarreta. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to belt it away. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
De Jong. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
E vamos dar todas as boas-vindas aos nossos jogadores.
And the second half gets underway. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely spread. De Jong. He's in a great position here. Danny Vivian clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Serrano. That is good strength. Back into the middle. And the shot! They've scored! The second half sparked straight into life. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Serrano. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Here's a chance! That's travelling a long way. Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe, played out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And it's De Jong. Kaka! And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Big header! Cleared without complication. And here's Nico Williams. Here comes the terrific header. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good ball, good take. De Jong. And it's made its way to him. Stood up well to him there. Ruiz de Galarreta. Now it's Williams.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Now it's Williams. Nice control. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
A probing pass. Laporte gets rid without sophistication. Delivers with whip. Danny Vivian attempts a clearance. Can he get it through? Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 16. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 11.
Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. De Jong. Lewandowski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be he's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Brilliantly cut out. And that has been cut short. Sunset. Now Nico Williams. This might spell danger. Chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Aimed to be... Decent chance! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Bilbao give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been knocked clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal proudly puff out their chests in victory. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Aimed to be... Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Darder. It's a quick ball upfield. And it's Darder. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. That's a throw. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. That's good play. Isco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's burst through. It's Lewandowski! Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pablo Torre. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Isco. And it's Camavinga. Looking for the run. Camavinga. Aimed into... Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Costa. Darder. Gets into some space. Swept. And a shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Mallorca have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Played out wide. Koundé. Some really good ball movement.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Torre. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Koundé. That's tidy. Pings in across. It's a goal kick. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Morishi. It's loose now and they want... Oh, he's been caught napping! Quick look, then plays it in. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Crossed in again. Eder Militao tries to clear. Isco. He steps in and that's the end of that. Jimenez. And Koundé. Jimenez. Now it's Torre. Darder looking to add to his goal. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Back into the middle, knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Pedri. Isco. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Costa. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Isco. Tries to play it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri. Now it's Torre. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mallorca deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well measured. Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lewandowski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Spread out to the left. And here's Darder. Oh, super ball. There's no flag. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kaká. Kaká on a strong run down the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to the hour now. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Real chance! No mistake! Portugal are level! That was easy, almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
El dorsal 18.
Mallorca choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Al 30.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Mallorca finding their passes. Isco. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaka. Koundé. And it's Kaka. And here's Mbappe. Isco. Isco showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears. There's the header! Oh, it's Murici! It's in! And they've got their lead back. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
He'd lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Isco demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Mallorca making consecutive changes here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Darder with the short one.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Good ball, good take. Shot could be on. And this is Lewandowski. Isco, deep cross, and the keeper beats it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries to pass it through. And it's Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Joseph in acres of space out wide. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Portugal are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Koundé. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Joseph. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there. That's just playing it safe and simple.
We are into stoppage time. Knocks it into space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mojica. Mojica. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mojica really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
Hello and welcome to this very special day on the Asian football calendar as the curtain rises on an epic competition that has proven itself to be a clash of styles, a clash of footballing cultures. We're about to get underway once more and the levels of anticipation are bubbling up very nicely indeed. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice and real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mane. And it's Brozovic. Well, that has not gone well. Still goalless.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Brozovic. Out to the left it goes. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. That's gone for a throw-in. Otavio. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is lovely. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in plenty of space here. That's a good ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now, can they get him away? Drives it in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Brozovic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Mane. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Delivers with whip. And he's there to clear it. True Bangkok United are looking to break at pace. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Otavio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. And that's aimed into them. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself. Now he's off and running. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mane goes back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Brozovic. Oh, it's come loose. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
From stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we're underway again.
Al Nassr are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Showing good feet. Hit into the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yep, it's a corner. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Laporte goes on a charge down the left. Brozovic. Mane. Done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's gone out for a throw-in. Laporte. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Brozovic pinches it off him. He's got away. That's the keeper's ball.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
Brozovic. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Mane. He is through here! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he thumps it clear. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager
Tries a shot! And he's found the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
True Bangkok United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And now the breakaway. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here, and he's been shifted off it. Could be danger here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Al Nassr still ahead by the game's only goal. Al Nassr moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking for the run. Stood up well to him there. Al Nassr can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Otavio. Coming on the field is number 29.
That is good strength. True Bangkok United do have a chance to counter here. Gets good distance on it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the left flank. Mane. So what can they make of this? So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Otavio picks it up out wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Opts for safety. Looking to play him in. Otavio. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, there's no doubting the talent of this guy, Draxler. He's been a career victim, really, of being constantly shuffled to this position and that. When it's clear number 10 or playing as the second striker is when he's at his most productive, and I hope we see him operating there today.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mitrovic. And Diallo. Spread out to the left. And it's Draxler. Out to the left it goes. Looking to go deep. Tries to get it clear.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Some really good ball movement. Brozovic. And he was quick to react. Draxler.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Diallo. Now it's Draxler. Could try cutting inside here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Laporte. Brozovic. Nicely weighted ball. Draxler. And it's Draxler. No, he refuses to take the bait. And this is Ronaldo. Lovely, now then. And that has been knocked clear. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Turns back here, probably the best option. 15 minutes till half-time. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mane running with the ball, aimed beyond the defence, and no, that was never going to make it.
Mane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Brozovic. Draxler. He shifted it to the flank. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Draxler looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he welcomes it in. This looks promising. Nice. Oh, smashing header! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And they win it back again. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, played right into his path. That's the keeper's ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Here comes the cross. And it's Laporte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. In with the challenge. Brozovic. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Draxler. Diallo.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now Draxler. Al Nassr still this single goal behind. Shot could be on. That'll be a throw. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Cross into the box. Up he goes! Dispatched clinically. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's being urged to shoot. And they're back on the ball again. And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Draxler. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, there's a probing ball, and he's intervened well there. And here's the chance to counter. Brozovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Draxler. That's a pretty loose pass. Back into the middle. 75 minutes played. Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Laporte. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Mane really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Diallo. And he's played it back. Knocks it out wide. Delivers the ball. And that has been knocked clear. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Out towards the flank. Draxler. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, what can they make of this? Diallo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Threads one in. Picked out brilliant, tries a shot! So close, but that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Draxler. Diallo. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Delivers with whip. And it's claimed by the keeper. Brozovic. Laporte. And he's forced to go back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He was under real pressure there. And it's Brozovic. Brozovic. And it's Otavio. Now Otavio. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It
Takes a shot! Yes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
After 11 minutes in extra time is number 25.
Al Nassr go into the lead. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Some good work on the right flank here. Goes for a shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
Al Nassr go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's the delivery. Oh, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Laporte. And they've got a throw. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. And across it goes. Mitrovic. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Is number 7.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that is as far as they're going to go. No way through. Mitrovic. And it's Draxler. Diallo. Draxler. Gets into some space. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Al Nassr can be really happy with this.